Hello, and by God, has it been a while. Been debating on what we could do for our first actual episode. Character profiles, events, historical comparisons, Hetaborn memes, cosplay horror stories. But maybe we should first cover stuff that we'll no doubt reference in future episodes. So, without further ado, here is the history of Hetalia, as of May 2018. It was in the year 2006 BCE that one Japanese manga artist, Hidekaze Himaruya, drew a one-shot comic and posted it on his website blog, Hetalia. This comic showed personified countries attending a world meeting, which we know of as the first strip of the manga. People really loved it, especially on LiveJournal, so Himaruya began making more comic strips and creating more characters, releasing them on his website. Axis Powers Hetalia was published as a series by Gintosha until 2013. In 2009, Studio Dean adapted the webcomic turned manga into a net series animation. Each show was 5 minutes long, including the intro and outro, and told in a series of skits to mimic the comics. In 2013, the web series changed production staff and went in a new and very shiny art direction. The movie, Hetalia, Painted White, was released in June 2010 to mixed results. Another side note is the Hetalia Drought, which happened sometime between 2010 and 2012, in which Himaruya took some time off and went on hiatus. This was around the time a number of fans started migrating to other fandoms due to lack of content and lacking, or otherwise slept, waiting to rise again. In the year 2014, the series was renamed to Hetalia World Stars and is currently published by Shueisha, with comic strips posted periodically online by Himaruya. Currently, in 2018, Himaruya recently announced another hiatus. Have a good break, sir. At first, there was a main storyline that centered on the battles of World War II, and the full title was Axis Powers Hetalia. Hetalia Axis Powers, 8PH, whatever. Another side plot was Civitalia, or Little Italy, and strips that introduced other characters. Fueled by works such as Happy Tree Friends and South Park, Himaruya crafted the comics in a light-hearted parody style. The characters were created on stereotypes, primarily of that time period. Germany was Drill Sergeant Nasty, both Italies were cowardly, Russia was cracked, Canada was invisible, and England was a spy.
There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move he makes, another chance he takes, odds are he won't live to see tomorrow.
Nowadays, however, the World War II main plot appears to be mostly scrapped. Sometimes it will be revisited, but the focus will be on trivia facts like food and equipment. Most strips will either be set in modern times, with nations focusing on modern situations, alternate universes, holiday specials, and other historical periods. Basically, slice of life with near-immortal semi-humans. The personifications themselves have become more modern too. At least with some of them, I've noticed that they are either taking off of present-day stereotypes, or they are receiving more fact-based characteristics. For example, England was teased for being a bad cook. In newer comics, England is shown with better food selections and being a talented baker. Russia is no longer depicted as being cracked, and people know Canada. Overall, I like this, and I consider it an improvement. It shows that Himaruya is putting more care into his research and work. It makes me think about my comic, Maritime Mayhem, and the direction I want to take it in. What does everyone else think? Is modern Hetalia an improvement, or would people prefer to see the World War II storyline? Don't be afraid to comment, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully not too long of a next time. Also, little shout out to the Tumblr blog Annotated Hetalia, which is dedicated to historical and cultural facts referenced in canon Hetalia comics. You ever want to know about those little cultural things, or why a comic's even funny, or what the joke's about? Head on over there, and you'll be amazed by all the random stuff you never thought you knew and probably never wanted to know, but you're gonna know now anyway. Good times. Okay, bye.
Secret agent man, secret agent man. They've given you a number and taken